Okay. If I move this amount of money from my savings account into my checking account, then I should be able to join Kendall Rae's Patreon. I really need that Twitter follow. Oh my God. That'll give me so much clout. Okay. Whew, I wake up every morning thinking about Kendall Rae, hoping that she's okay, hoping she's going to be able to live her current lifestyle. So sorry, guys. Welcome to Slay&Shade, Kendall Rae's edition. Today I'm going to be doing a darker look. I am going to be talking some shit and putting on makeup. I already have my... obviously, I have my under eye powder on because I'm going to do sort of a dark look. I'm going in with BH Cosmetics, Take Me Back to Brazil, and the Kat Von D Metal Matte palette for my blacks. I'm using a new Smashbox Contour palette that I got and some Wet n Wild stuff. I don't want to get like too into that because I have a lot to say. So thank you to Spektader, Here for the Merlot, Jane Objective, Cassandra, Morgan, everybody, because right before filming this video, my girl Spektader posted a screenshot of something really fucking pretentious and entitled that Kendall Rae put out there. And I'm still getting some Twitter notifications, but I really wanted to film this. My leg's not feeling too well today. I'll probably name everyone down below that helped out because Kendall Rae has me blocked, so I can't see her stuff. So thank you, ladies, and I'm going to try to include everything that I can. Since I can't see all the other Twitter notifications, I'm not sure what else is out there, so I'm just going to get right into the makeup. We're going to get right into talking shit. Okay, so my the first time that I heard of Kendall Rae, if I could find my palette, cute little makeup bag. I got at Rite Aid for like $3.99. So I'm going to go into some of these pink colors because I'm going to do like a pink and black sort of thing. I don't know where we're going to go with this. It's not something that I'm used to doing, so it might turn out like complete garbage. We don't know. We shall wait and see. So anyway, so I heard of Kendall Rae when she popped up into my recommended because I'm subscribed. Oh, I set my eyes with the beautiful little mini shadow from Wet n Wild in the shade Sugar, so I had sort of like a white base. Anyway, so I am subscribed to channels like Criminally Listed, and they talk about kind of like serial killers and stuff. It's really interesting. It's not conspiracy theories, but she does some crime videos, so I guess that's why she popped up. And I'm not sure if it was a JonBenet Ramsey video that she did, but whatever it was, it was in my recommended. So I watched most of it, and I just did not like her. She rubbed me the wrong way from the get of the fucking go. I can't pinpoint exactly what it was in that moment. I just didn't like her. She came off really snotty and bratty, and her content is essentially fucking useless. The content that she does is not creative. The content is her basically talking about crimes and conspiracy theories that are all over the internet that you could just Google and read. Like, her content writes itself. She doesn't offer anything interesting to it. I mean, it's just boring, real boring. But she doesn't think so. She thinks that her channel's the fucking shit. So I didn't like her then, and so it wasn't that long ago that she put out a video talking shit on drama channels. And that's when I heard of her again, because she was essentially saying that these people are making money just talking about other people. Like, she isn't making money on YouTube by exploiting fucking murders and kidnappings and shit. Like, give me a fucking break, girl. Get off your fucking high horse. So she went on about the drama channels. She included, I think, Karina Kaboom and Sanders Kennedy and stuff like that, which Karina Kaboom is like a garbage person, so I could get that. But It was just kind of, it just rubbed me the wrong way because it's like, who are you to tell people what kind of content that they want to create on YouTube? This is a space for everybody. This isn't just your fucking space. So that bothered me. So I planned on making a video on her since my last Slay&Shade. And since then, it was brought to my attention that her and her husband could possibly have more than one Patreon. And that reminded me of a video that she put out saying that she was going to quit YouTube. Was this a piece of fucking work? If you have not seen this video, find it, watch it, and just let the hatred fucking overcome you. She talks about how other channels are ruining YouTube for channels like hers because of this whole adpocalypse, and that she's not going to be able to keep her channel going, and that they're building a new house and she doesn't have the money. She's going to have to get a real job. She says real job quite a few times. And it's like, who are you, you know, that you're too good to work, girl? So in this video, she says that she's setting up a Patreon, and she essentially manipulates her followers into thinking that she's hard up for money and they're building this house and she needs help, and that if you want to keep supporting her, if you really care, then you're gonna join her Patreon and you're gonna give her your fucking money. Meanwhile, she was already making decent money on YouTube, even after the adpocalypse hit. And it was in that same week that she posted that video that she went on a trip to Australia. So that just puts things into fucking perspective for you. And I believe after that video, I tweeted something about, should I pay my mortgage or should I just throw my money at Kendall Rae? And that's when she blocked me. But I was being serious. I mean, a lot of us that watch YouTube, like especially beauty gurus, we see all the money that they spend on material things, and you know, some people admire that and they like that. They like flexing and stuff, you know. But we don't have that kind of lifestyle, and it doesn't come from jealousy. I think that it's just that we know what it's like to work and to work hard, and how good it feels when you earn your way, when you earn what you're doing, you know, you earn the things that you have. This seems to be completely lost on Miss Kendall Rae. And I hate when she always says that if people have an issue with her, it is jealousy or it's just hate. No, 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 no. There's a difference. If somebody is a hater, they want you to fail. They want to see you fail and will attempt to aid in that, you know. But just negativity, just critiques, like criticism and stuff, no, it's not hate, and it's definitely not coming from a place of jealousy. It's just we feel like, how are these people like so fucking delusional? Like, what world do they live in where they think that they don't have to earn a living like everybody else, that everything should just be handed to you? So that video really set me off. And then after she blocked me, which I thought was pretty hilarious, I didn't really keep an eye on her too much until recently, when someone on Twitter had posted that they thought that she had more than one Patreon. So I started doing a little bit of digging, don't you know? And it appears that she, from what I could find, that her and her husband have a joint Patreon, and they promote the fuck out of that. They have no shame, honey, no shame. And the rewards that you get from being a patron of their Patreon are absolutely fucking ridiculous. All of the tiers are essentially the same. Like, after you get up to, I think it's $20 to $25, they will follow you on Twitter. Oh my God, my life would not be fucking complete without a Twitter follow from Kendall Rae. And you have to pay for it, because why would she follow her own followers for no reason, right? You gotta pay for that shit. I mean, there was one where like she'll like a Twitter post. Are you that pretentious, girl, that you think that you are that fucking important that we give a shit? The people that donate to her Patreon are fucking idiots. I'm sorry. It's just, I understand why they do, because she really likes to play a victim. She really shoves it down your throats, and she's just absolutely awful. And I can see how that can like manipulate some people. Not this bitch. So, ooh, I think I'm gonna go into this shade here, another pink shade, just to kind of darken it up a little bit. So looking at her Patreon, I was just like, oh my God, because I mean, her husband Josh does not nearly have as many subscribers as she does, but he's still making pretty decent money when you look at Social Blade. So when you think of the two of them together, just the money that they make from YouTube, because she is not above doing sponsorships, girl. She even sponsors some kind of fucking syrup stuff, like all these herbal things that are fucking ridiculous and don't work. And she has a ton of affiliate codes, and you know, everything's linked in every video, and if she doesn't mention it, I mean, you can see everything that's there. But she usually does include her, oh, go to this website and don't forget to use my code. Like, she needs more money, you know. And this is kind of the thing. So on YouTube alone, they're already making decent money combined, you know, and even just alone, they're making decent money. Probably more money than you and I are going to make, you know, which is not to say that that's a bad thing. The thing is that when you're already making that much money, how dare you get on YouTube and threaten to leave unless your followers, these people for some reason that like your content and like you enough to subscribe, like it is their obligation to make sure that you can pay for your house, that you can pay for things that you want to have, that you can pay for trips. Fuck you. That is disgusting on so many fucking levels. You are already like making money. I think I'm going to actually take this pink underneath my eye at some point. Anyway, you're already making a lot of money, but that's not good enough. You're not getting the money you used to get. So now it's everybody else's obligation. You know, you're going to guilt trip us into, you know, your own fault for feeling like YouTube was going to be some forever career, or maybe you were just living beyond your means because you like that lifestyle. So you wanted everybody else to keep paying for it. No. I understand that YouTube is a job for a lot of people, but I can understand why some people have Patreons, because they put out fucking banging content, and their Patreon, they'll have like really cool rewards, like cool shit, you know? And her shit is nothing. Like early access to one video for $20 and a Twitter follow. Oh, Lord, I need that. Or maybe I'll get a t-shirt from her shitty fucking merch shop. I mean, come on. It's ridiculous. So they're not even offering any type of good, like decent incentives for you to even give a fuck, which is kind of like insane, you know? Like if you're going to do this, if you're going to start a Patreon, then at least have some decent rewards for people. It's like when you look at their Patreon, it's like the two most pretentious, entitled fuckers that think so highly of themselves that they want you to pay for a Twitter follow. They want you to sign up to have to pay them every month for some exclusive conspiracy theory fucking bullshit shirt. Give me a goddamn break. I'm going in with Jet and I'm getting pissed. I'm going to start sweating and all this makeup is just going to like come off. But I'm taking this on the inner and outer corners. This is probably going to look really shitty until I'm done. But who knows? I never did this look before. So anyway, this whole Patreon thing, I mean, I was kind of like shook when I saw the horrible incentives and it was like a Twitter follow. You know, like, for instance, Petty Page, she has a good following, a decent following. She's absolutely amazing. This chick, she comments on my shit, or she'll share my shit when I share her videos. I mean, T-Spill, she is like my soulmate, and she follows me on Twitter, and she subscribed to my YouTube channel. I was freaking the fuck out. Amazing. You know, and if people follow me because they like me, I typically follow them back because it opens up a conversation. We can all talk, you know, and I like that, you know. If you want to give me suggestions for for videos or, you know, tell me things that I should be doing better. I am open to that. That's why my comments are open. And that's why if somebody says that they're going to unsubscribe to me, I don't go onto Twitter and say, oh, it's so funny when people say that they're going to unsubscribe for me. Oh, I only have 724,000 subscribers left. So entitled. Fuck you. Girl, she said it. She said it, she tweeted it, and she didn't give a fuck, and I forgot to put my gel on first. Ugh. See, I'm just so discombobulated because I'm pissed. So, I'm going to put on some of this gel and then go back over it with the shadow. And I'm going to use this mirror because it's lighter. So, that was the tweet that Spektader grabbed and showed me the screenshot of. I was like, really? She just acted like people that unsubscribe from her are entitled when you post about how many subscribers you have left and that you don't care. And when somebody kindly points out how it reflected badly on you, then you claim that they're trying to make you out to be like the Paul brothers. Let me tell you something, sweetie. The Paul brothers have no motherfucking shame, and they are transparent about it. They're fucking douchebags. They know everybody thinks that they're douchebags. They mention their merch a million fucking times in their videos. And nobody's saying that you're being like them. It's just that you came off really pretentious, like, oh, I think it's so funny when people post a hate comment. They took the time out of their day to post this long hate comment that I just delete and don't even read. I think it's hilarious that you would even post that. Take the time out of your day to go on Twitter to even post that shit. Like, who the fuck are you, you know? So, of course, everybody was commenting on how it was pretty distasteful of her to be coming at people like that. And she said, oh, well, I was like being sarcastic. What, you know, when have I ever talked like that? Like, look at how many followers I have. You know, I didn't mean it like that. It doesn't matter what you meant. It matters how it came off to people, especially your own followers. If your own followers are in the comment section saying, oh, you know, oh, we wish that you would have done this kind of video or that kind of video, and then you just act like, we'll just unsubscribe because fuck you. Honey, you need these people. These are the people fucking paying for your house. These are people paying for your trips. These are the people that you're shoving your Patreon down your fucking throat. Why would you say something like that? Why would you, at that level of popularity, even give a fuck? If somebody leaves a hate comment, who cares? I'm not deleting nothing from my fucking page ever, you know? Because I don't care. I mean, as long as it's not like people attacking people like in a John Cuckian kind of fucking way, then maybe I would, you know, be like, what the fuck? And yes, I'm a teeny tiny YouTuber, and it doesn't probably matter to you what I'm saying, but when your own fans are like, whoa, like, I typically like you, but this was just really distasteful, it was kind of disrespectful, and you're the one coming off entitled, she just bitched even more, like, oh, you just don't understand, like, she's so fucking complex, you know? Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So I told you guys this was gonna look bad, but I'm gonna try and fix it anyway. Okay. So, I mean, the sponsorships plus her Patreon plus her husband's YouTube channel and his stupid codes and things, all of this stuff is insane to me because I don't understand how people can be so self-absorbed, can be so blind to the fact that the world does not revolve around you. It just doesn't. You having a healthy sense of confidence is fucking great. I love that. But when you are legitimately telling subscribers that are unsubscribing from you to fuck off and that fuck you and you don't care because you have so many others, essentially like they don't matter, you're gonna feel really bad, or you should feel really bad for that shit because the bitch lost a few thousand subscribers after that tweet. And I'm surprised that I haven't seen more of like an apologetic side to her because she is counting on you guys to pay for her life. So it doesn't make sense that she would say some shit. And if people are unsubscribing from you, or they're telling you in the comments, oh, I wish you would have done this video or that video, that's not being hateful. That's just saying, hey, we're not really liking what you're putting out, so maybe you should put out stuff that we want to see. Because then maybe you'll get even more patrons on your Patreon, so that you can make even more money. And this is the thing. It's not even about just the money, okay? Let's get real. It's about making your followers feel guilty by manipulation into feeling like if they support you, they have to pay you. To pay you for a kind thing like a Twitter follow. I mean, who do you follow on Twitter? Just like elitist people or something? Like, oh my God, like if they're not on your level, then you have to pay for me to follow you. You have to pay me to like one of your posts. I mean, come on, girl. Now that is sad. And I feel bad for people that follow her. I feel bad for people that donate to her Patreon. I mean, it's like she wants to get paid very well for her videos, and she wants you guys to pay monthly to her for stupid things like a Twitter follow and a t-shirt. But her content is just taking news stories and reading them on camera. Like if it was something real creative, like if it was like really cool, like, you know, Halloween makeup, like special effects stuff, if it was like really funny comedy, if it was like a music thing, if there was some kind of art, if there was some kind of creativity in that, then I could see wanting the Patreon. You know, I can see how that would be a really cool thing to have, because then you could have like really neat incentives for people, you know, like, oh, you know, you get to decide what kind of video I get next, like I do next. One of the awards or rewards for her Patreon thing is, I think it's at $75, or maybe it was 50 or 100. I can't remember. But one of them is you can send an audio clip or a video clip of yourself, send it to them with a video idea for only like $50 a month. Oh my God. But they're probably not even going to use your idea. It is absolutely batshit fucking crazy. Batshit fucking crazy. I'm going to go in with a little bit more pink. So, I don't know, guys. I just can't believe the lack of humility and sensibility that she has. Like, I just don't get it. And I mean, I know if you disagree with me, you're going to let me know, and I'm not going to delete it. I'm just saying, if you are somebody that does follow her, and you're somebody that does, you know, belong to her Patreon, I would absolutely love to know why. I would love to know what it is about her content, what it is that you dig about this chick, you know? I mean, not only does she say horrible things about drama channels, but you know what? At least drama channels are creative. They're funny. They're flipping fans. They're talking stuff. They make you laugh. It's all their own words. It's all their own content. It's all their own stuff. And all you're doing is repeating stories and stupid conspiracy theories, almost having people believe like the dumbest fucking garbage ever. And it's not creative. It's not even your own. And your podcast is like essentially the same fucking thing. It's like, when are you gonna get real, you know? And I mean, hey, if conspiracy theories are your thing, which weren't always her thing, by the way, because you know bitch wanted to be a beauty guru, that's cool, you know, but you don't get to tell people that they have to, I'm going to go with like this pink glitter here. You don't tell people that they have to follow you, and that in order to show their support for you, that they need to join a Patreon to help you make money. No. I mean, if you weren't doing that well on YouTube, it may not have just been the adpocalypse. You know, people just might not be really into your content. And I know Shane Dawson, motherfucker Shane, had to mention her on his conspiracy theories video and have like a little interview with her, and that's how she gained all those subscribers. So it wasn't that she had a bunch of really great content and was doing something different and awesome all of a sudden. It's because Shane told them to go over to her channel and follow her. Because when you look, I mean, she does bring in some decent views, but I mean, it depends on the title and the subject, you know. I mean, when she has a real clickbaity title, you can see that she has way more views. But I wonder how many like minutes that translates into like watch time. Like how many people click on her video and she gets the view, but how many people are staying to watch this, you know, because I just don't understand it. And I mean, like I said, I'm trying to say that I don't hate this woman, but out of everybody that I've spoken about, she is like the worst one to me. She is just, it's like she's beyond being teachable at this point. Because when people were like, hey girl, this tweet seemed really like inappropriate and entitled and pretentious, like what is up with this? She didn't give any shits. She's, you know, when you point out something that somebody does like that, all they do is say, oh, you misunderstood me. Oh, it's your fault. You know, that's the way that you took it. But that wasn't my intention. She should have apologized instead of engaging in these arguments that were not helping her whatsoever. Not at all. I'm trying to drag this out and up like the other side, but I'm not the best at like being able to get my eyes even, especially when they're not exactly shaped the same. But anyway, I'm telling you guys, this girl is fucking crazy. Just think about how ridiculous it is for somebody to get on camera and say, I'm leaving YouTube, even though she had no intention of leaving YouTube. That was around the whole time when everybody was like making videos about how they were gonna leave and how they were like not making the money that they used to. But none of them did actually fucking leave. They started Patreon so that you can pay for them. That's what they did. Almost every video from a YouTuber that said that they were quitting or that was about the adpocalypse was bullshit. It was just a way to get their Patreon in there, you know? Which is insane. It's so crazy. I'm going to take that same black and just drag it. Like I said, we're doing a really dark under eye. Oh, it is raining so bad. Oh my God, my leg is killing me. Anyway, I don't like to complain. Sign up to my Patreon so that I can get my leg fixed. Because it's all up to you guys. It's up to you. So I thought the worst was over when she put out that, you know, the video about her quitting and how everybody had to like pay for her now. I thought that that was going to be the worst of it, but it wasn't. I'm going to fluff in a little bit of pink under here too. I'm going to go in with like this darker kind of crazy pink. But I mean, I just don't understand how people can like disrespect their followers or act like they're so above everything else getting a real job. Girl, I mean, that's what people have to do. You know, YouTube is not forever. It is not, you know, I mean, it's a gamble, you know, you're hot one day and then, you know, I mean, there's millions of us on here. So then you're not hot the next. It's not a very stable job to have. And, you know, it's not our fault if you were spending more money than you had because you were depending on YouTube. It's not our fault if you know, ads were being pulled, and you were having some money issues. Like, that's what happens in life. You know, people lose their jobs that they've had for a long time. A factory closes, or there's no need for their profession anymore. What do you think they do? Do they go around asking everybody for money? No, they try to get another job, because that's what you have to do, girl. God damn, and you're not above everybody else. You're just not. I wish you could see that, because I would like for you to be a better person. Why am I down so low? Oh, I'm trying to like get comfortable, but my leg is all messed. So I got this crazy glitter. I am gonna kind of try to shape up this black a little bit before I'm done. But I'm gonna put on a little bit of mascara. So you guys have to let me know how you feel about this. Did you see the tweet? Did she tweet back at you? Follow me on Twitter so, you know, you can see everything, you know, people's reactions and things, because I'm not an editor person. I'm not good at that yet, but I am teaching myself so that I can get good. And maybe I'll put in some screenshots sometime. I'm not sure. I'd like to. I'm going to go in with this beautiful Botanic Dream. It's a pinky kind of highlighter from Wet n Wild. And I'm going to take it on, oh, I think we'll just use an AOA brush. This guy's seen better days. So, like I said, we are not jealous of Kendall Rae. We just think that she needs to come back down to earth, girl. You do. You need to realize that despite the way you think you come off to people, like despite what your intentions are, when your own fans are like, you're being like kind of cunty, you really should take a step back and realize that, you know, maybe you're letting some things get to your head. You know, maybe you're kind of losing touch with reality. Maybe you should just tone it fucking down a bit, you know? And that would be wonderful, I think. People may even subscribe to you more. I don't know. You might get some more followers if you act like a decent fucking human being. I'm going in with the Milani blush. Little rosy here. If I can recommend to you guys one brush set, it's this Smoke and Mirrors set from BH. Beautiful, great price, love it. Let's try the new contour thingy. Yes. Oh, there's a little mirror in here. Yay. All right. So I'm going to take, this is what the little palette looks like. This is to contour, this is to bronze, this is to highlight. I'm going to use these two shades. Whoa. Well, we can fix that up. I didn't realize how much product was going to get on this brush. You never know, especially when you see something that looks like kind of powdery. Don't worry, it's not going to stay like that. We've all made a mistake. We've all had our makeup not turn out the way that we wanted it to. And you just got to buff, baby. Just got to buff and got to blend. So I'm not hating on Kendall.